I'm learning so much about myself recently. And you ever just like wake up, start your day and feel kind of like off. But it's not like off where I feel depressed. It's almost like you feel yourself literally changing. Like you feel yourself literally like entering a new skin, like you're forming a new skin in real time. And then your brain, like your mind in real time is like wiring itself differently. Like I literally feel that like you know like in Inside Out, like imagine it's Inside Out and like all those little like voices and stuff, like the little parts of you. Like I feel like all of my thoughts, all of my little me's, my counsel up there is like it's like under construction. Like the office, the brain office is under construction and that's what it feels like. And usually like moments like that I really do love though. I really do love and I try to like cherish them when it happens in real time because I think it's a beautiful thing to be able to witness yourself like literally changing. And I feel very proud of myself because I didn't think I would get here this soon, you know? Because it's at least like one thing about me. I treat life like a lesson. Every experience, there's always a lesson, and I really like to sit with these lessons and actually process them. And when that day comes where I wake up and I feel off, I'm like, wait a second, I'm changing. All that processing, all that like all that time reflecting was worth it because at first like you were like, oh my god, like why am I sitting with this? But it's I think that's the hard part, to actually just force yourself to like sit down, just to sit down. Like it's not a waste of time. Sit down with yourself. It will be worth it when that day comes and you actually feel yourself applying all the lessons in real time in real life. And yeah, and so um I'm learning a lot about the act of surrender, truly, because it seems easy to surrender, but it's really not. Especially when you're like hardwired for work and you're hardwired for productivity, and that's what that's what will make you feel valued, or like your like your priority is more so set on the efficiency of your day, more so on like the experience of your day. And I think it's important to experience your day and be present with it than having to like always be so productive, work, because it's not good to be on one extreme or the other. At least for me, that's what I think personally. But and not more so like when it and more so like when it comes to like surrendering, I don't want to just like, oh yeah, productivity is terrible, work is bad. And I think that's how I used to be before, where I would just assume like, okay, well I would always swing from one end to the other. Like it's either like I'll have a year where I'm super productive and thinking about productivity, I'll wake up early. Literally there was a time a whole year where I would wake up at 5 a.m. and I would be so proud of myself to be able to get that done, and like, be able to like be so task focused and task oriented. But then, like, I realized by the end of it, I would not be so happy. And whenever I don't complete a task, I feel like my day is wasted. Like, if I don't complete one single task, like, let's say I have like 10 lists of 10 tasks. I know, crazy, right? 10 tasks. I complete like 3, 4. And I don't even get to the all of it, and I miss one. My whole day, it's like a waste. I literally would see it as like, yeah, it's terrible. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of your day. And it's almost like I completely forget about all the other tasks that I did right, that I got done, and because I didn't get one done, or these 3 left done, suddenly I'm a shitty person. I'm terrible. I'm lazy. What's the point? Like, what's the point anymore? What's the point of this day if I cannot even finish anything? If I can't even finish all of it? Not even one. It's all of it. It doesn't even matter about one. And because of that extreme, because of that extreme order or extreme sense, extreme desire for like productivity and for work, I feel like I almost lost the present moment, and I lost the desire to experience and to have fun and enjoy. And I would very much like be very jealous and envious of other people who could do that. Like I genuinely would watch them like in awe. Like, I wish I was like that. I really do. I really wish, like, I could just enjoy this experience. Like, why I would beat myself up for it. Like, it's always like I'm looking at the time. Like, it's always about waste of time. Time. It was never about, like, enjoying, like, it was never about, like, fully immersing myself into the experience. And I think, like, now I look back at it, I'm like, there's I don't even remember what it felt like. You know what I mean? Because I was just too busy focusing on the logistics of it, in a sense. And so, but then whenever I would go on to the other end where I would just completely surrender, it would be complete, like, flying off to the sky. Like, I'm flying to the sun. Like, I'm literally not grounded. I am floating every day, just floating in air. I'm present. I am heavily present, but I'm, like, so present that I'm almost not here on earth. Like, my mind is just escaping. It's, like, to the point where it's literally, like, bordering escapism, but it's literally escapism too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would do anything to just not be not be human, if that makes sense, or, like, anything to not feel the reality of life, in a sense. So that was my version of surrender. Like, yeah, surrender. Yeah, I could totally surrender. I could float away. I could be up in the sky. Like, let's have fun. Every day was like, it wasn't reckless, but it could be reckless if it was not checked, And there were times where it was. And now I'm at a point where I kind of want to marry the two. I want to be able to have a balance of surrender and, like, productivity, in a sense. But, like, I have to, like, be able to, like, I have to be able to heal my, I guess, wound. Is it wound? I don't know if it's a wound. I mean, it is a wound. I have to be able to heal my wound when it comes to work and productivity, and be able to, like, find my value. Not find my value, but, like, see the value that I already carried myself, and not tie or attach my value into my ability to work, my ability to do things. And I think that attaching your value to external things, to your ability to externalize, will have you get carried away into who you really are. And a lot of the times it's like, I feel like I'm almost like I'm of service to the world, or to people, or to experiences, and I'm not fully putting my heart, I'm not allowing my heart to be fulfilled, because I'm not moving, or I'm not moving in the way that my value is known, in a sense, And I think that's a part of surrendering, is, like, knowing your value, knowing that your value comes from you, knowing that your value comes from fully just you being present, and you being there. Your ability to hold yourself, and your ability to be whole in yourself without attaching yourself to anything outside of you, is a very beautiful thing. And that's where your value comes from. And I think that being aware that my value is from within, and nurturing that, like, as in, like, I think, like putting my heart at the forefront of my value, and my mind equally, both, instead of, like, how they both work together to do things for the world, or for people, or for situations, or environments, like, just anything, like, for things outside of me. That's not what my value is based off of. That's more so just, it comes in addition to my value. But being aware and prioritizing my value within my heart allows me to fully surrender to the world, to fully surrender to what, like, the universe, I guess, like, will have to offer me, in a way, and, like, surrender to experiences, and surrender to the things around me, and to things that are bigger than me. And with that, I think, like, I mean, I guess, yeah, the things that are bigger than me, and then I and I feel like a lot of that too is also just like my intuition, because like the act of surrender is also just like, yeah, the act of surrender, the act of surrender is does tie to your intuition, because like you being aware of your value, you surrendering, that's all within your intuition, because you know, that's the thing. And having that sense of clarity, I think, like, now whenever I work, I feel like I will be able to move with a sense of purpose, and I'll be able to know that what I'm working towards and what I'm doing is all in alignment for me, and I wouldn't need to overcompensate. Like, I wouldn't need to like do this because I feel this way. No, if I feel sad, if I feel anxious, I have to sit with it and remind myself of my value. Remind myself, hey, surrender. You're still in alignment. What is the rush? What is the rush? The only reason why you feel rushed is because you're looking at things outside of you. Everyone has a different timing. Don't compare yourself to the things outside of you. Just do not compare. That's why it's so important to tie your value within yourself and literally treating yourself like you're a home. I mean, not like you're a home. You are your home. Literally treating myself like I am my home. I am my own home. I am home to me. Where do I come home to? That's it. Like, if the world was to end, all I got was is myself. If when I die alone. And then being aware of that helps me so much. It just helps me so much to fully stand with my truth and fully stand on my path, and not have to, and not allow like external noise to like carry me or sway me left and right, because my ability to surrender is not surrendering to the noise. It's just surrendering to my own alignment, surrendering to my own voice that's up here and that's in here, and that's just with balance. Yeah, balance. So it's something I'm like slowly, well, not slowly, it's something I'm just kind of coming to wholeness with, I guess. Like, I'm actually like applying it. I feel myself actually applying it. Like, I've applied it before, but it was like, like how I said before, like, it's here or there. It's on like either extreme ends of the pendulum. So I'm trying to find the balance in the middle, and I think I'm walking that path, and that's why I feel myself changing, and it just feels so nice. It feels beautiful, and I hope that you're also able to feel yourself change as well. But the only way you can feel yourself changing is if you apply the lessons that you learn. So I find balance, and you will too. Bye.